Assalamu alaikum to my respected teacher. Today I am here to present the topic of psycholinguistics with the name of Allah, who is the most beneficent and the most. So today my topic is imitation. What is imitation? Imitations mean copying the words or facial expressions or actions of another person. It means that the action which we use or it is copy of someone's, the action of using someone or something as a model. The word imitation in Greek is mimesis, and the word mimicry is derived from mimesis. So we cannot make a limitation or boundary to the word imitation. So the word imitation has psychological relevance. Psychological relevance means all the actions in our life are the result of imitation. We cannot divide it any single piece or any one in one thing, because an occasion when someone or something imitates another person or thing, so we can copy or we can drive. So today here I will give the example of some mobile phones which is copying, like iPhone, or original. It is a difference between original and copy. So it has two types: inward or outward. Inward means that idea that we follow are the example of an imitation, religious beliefs, ideas, and cultural based on behavior, etc. Outward is physical imitated things that are example of the example of outward is a hairstyle, dressing, or something. Imitation is further divided into two parts, which is divided by Plato. Plato says that poetry is a part of art and imitation of imitation as well. So imitation of imitation, what is imitation of imitation? It is just based on imitation, not reality. So he says that poetry is removed twice from reality. For example, carpenter and idea, that is just based on imitation, not on reality. Imitation by Plato, according to Plato, ideas, reality, and things are copies. So he says that poetry is twice from the reality, and he further divided into two parts: useful art and imitative art. Poetry part of art, they further divided into two. So useful art means which fulfill the needs of people and requirements of people, and imitative art means they had not fulfilled the needs of people, and it was imitation, not reality, not original. Now came to the next.
On this?
Imitation in imitation in literature.
Okay,
Imitation in literature. Previous one. Yes. In literature, the word imitation is firstly defined by Plato. He is the mentor of Aristotle. In literature, imitation is used to describe a realistic portrayal of life, a reproduction of natural of objects and actions. It defines literature in relation to life. It sees literature as a way of reproducing or recreating of life. It is a form of imitation. So just and paintings or recreates certain figures or scenes of life in outline and color. It is the field of literature at least since the half of 18th century. So John Keats wrote his imitation of Spenser when he was in teens, but William Lauder claimed John Milton's imitation of a number of contemporary Latin and poems, and also he argued is Milton's Stolen, Lost of Paradise. Now came to the next. Imitation, Plato idea of imitation. Yes, the theory is that Plato idea of imitation, the art deals with illusion. or they are imitation of an imitation. Poetry is tries to move from reality, or try or the art is tries to move from reality or illusion. According to him, all acts are imitative or mimetic in nature. He wrote in the Republic that ideas are ultimate reality and things are copied. Things are conceived as ideas before they takes in practical life. So ideas is original and things are copied. So literature and poetry are not true imitation of nature. So now come to the example. Yes. Example, he gave an example of carpenter and chair to understand theory of imitation. The idea of chair first came in the mind of carpenter. He gave physical shape, physical structure to his idea out of wood and created to chair. The painter imitated the chair is imitation of carpenter's chair. So it is derived from reality. Thank you.
Okay, let's get started. Without wasting my
Yes, you
time,
can start.
let's get started. My name is Aman, and I'm here to facilitate about the psycholinguistics imitation, how psycholinguistics occur in imitation. I am from BBSUL main campus, BS English 10th batch and 6th semester. So, philosopher is better than a poet because it deals with the idea and turn truth. Poet deals with the imaginations, as the Plato and Aristotle said. Now come to the how human beings occur imitation. Human beings, the development of learning through imitation take place with two complex processes, which is one number one is maturation and the number two is intelligence. How maturation effect on imitation? The development result from the nature growth of the psychological system. It is called maturation. When a child born from the grave to the cradle, a child and a person is always imitating from the start to the ending. Maturation can be physical or mental. It is reflected in the readiness in the person to the activity. The principle of maturation merely warns us against enforcing training on a person when someone is not mature to learn specific skills. When a person adopted a new things from the environment, the real maturation process occurs. Now come to the intelligence. It goes on growing up the age of 16, mainly in the age of 16 to 20 years. Generally, people with higher IQ systems learn new materials rapidly, more fastly, and more quietly than the others. IQ itself is no guarantee for the quick learning since other factors such as motivation of the learners and the method used for imitating new things. Means if I'm explaining these two methods, human beings, how human beings imitate by these two methods. Maturations is when a person is starting imitating and starting learning from the environment. And intelligence is what intelligence is mainly considered as a like how much the person acquired from the environment. Now come to the two basic notion in acquiring knowledge: overgeneralization and undergeneralization. What is overgeneralization? The extension of a rule beyond its proper limits. I'm going to further explain overgeneralization. The American Psychological Association defines it as the cognitive distortion in which an individual uses a single event or as an invariable rule. Learners make their own rule of learning. The process of extending of the application of a rule. Learners use rules for second language. लाइक एक बच्चा जब छोटा है तो वो अपने सेकंड लैंग्वेज जो उसकी फर्स्ट लैंग्वेज होता है उसको उससे कन्वर्ट करता है अपने सेकंड लैंग्वेज में. यानी जिसका नेटिव स्पीकर है लाइक चाइल्ड इज बिलोंग टू अ पंजाबी फैमिली या सिंधी फैमिली, तो जब वो अगली लैंग्वेज को सुनता है तो उससे वो उसको चेंज करने की कोशिश करता है वर्ड टू वर्ड. यही मेथड आता है आई हैव लॉट्स ऑफ टीथ. टीथ according to the this singular plural rules, बच्चा ये कहता है कि I have a lot of teeth as compared to tooth, like foot, a single foot. And when he is acquiring knowledge from this age overgeneralization, तो ये कहता है not foot, foots, as compared to इसे कहना चाहिए feets. So this is the overgeneralization process when a child learning imitation. And the other one is undergeneralization. Undergeneralization when someone uses a word learning linguistics construct in a more limited way when the adults do. This phenomenon is called undergeneralization. It is harder to observe because they acquire noticing that the child fails to use a word. अंडर जनरलाइजेशन मीन्स कि एक पर्सन जो कि अपनी एज के बाहर, एज से नीचे जो वो चीजें ऑब्जर्व कर रहा होता है, तो वो उस हिसाब से मीन्स उसका आईक्यू लेवल उसको जितना इजाजत देता है. एंड द अदर वन इज factors involved with imitation. Number one is age, number two is personality, number three is motivation. How age affect on imitation? The mainly when a child born, the first day and the first month and the first year of the child of this child, a child is acquiring very kind of gestures, a very different kind of gestures, and he or she is able to seeking the gestures meaning, like पंखा कहाँ है. तो बच्चे का माइंड वहीं पे घूमता है कि पंखा जहाँ है. तो दिस टाइप एंड पर्सनैलिटी इज ऑलवेज इफेक्ट ऑन द लर्निंग ऑफ इमिटेशन. लाइक जिस पर्सनालिटी जिस इन्वायरमेंट में इंसान होगा, उसी इन्वायरमेंट को एक्वायर करते हुए वो अपनी पर्सनालिटी को आगे लेके जाएगा. एंड द थर्ड वन इज मोटिवेशन. हाउ मोटिवेशन इफेक्ट? मोटिवेशन कहने वाला यानी लर्नर को सिखाने वाला, जिस मोटिवेशन जिस अंदाज में वो सिखाएगा, जिस अंदाज में बच्चे को मोटिवेट करेगा कि हाउ यू एक्वायर नॉलेज, how you change your the first language into a second language, these factors will be affected on the learner's life. And the reasons, one some association children's conceptual categories may actually differ from those adults. They may know perfectly well that a is not a dog, but not now what is called. Also, when a child misuse word may reflect an attempt and at humor. Means उसे इस चीज का अदब सिखाना है. पर्सनालिटी, मोटिवेशन एंड एज, these factors are involving in from cradle to the grave. I'm repeating my sentence. So how के like a dog is an animal, and little meaning is always a dog, but he or she doesn't allow the dog into a formal language. किसी को dog कहेंगे तो हम पे गलत इफेक्ट आएगा. These three factors, so I'm conclude these three factors into the simple example. Okay, these are the age are the also an internal factor. According to the knowledge in initial state of life, children are expert imitator. Age helps to imitate servers as both as a learning and a social functions, because new skills and knowledge are acquired and communication skills are improved by the interacting in social and emotional exchange. Now the other one is personality. The more the pleasant personality of any person, the greater the level of attention. It is lead to less distraction. With pleasant, our personality always influence the direction of attention. Motivation is the external effect, like age and personality is the internal effect a child acquire from internally, and motivation is the external effect, like I was discussed before. Motivation is external factor but is developed in a certain interest towards any language. With the help of motivation, we learn to love new things. So conclusion is that the limit of my language, a limit of my world, how I acquire my language, how I use my language, and how I want to show my language to the entire world. Thank you so much.